I hear a ton of stories about people who, and since I've had this issue with the courthouse and the custody and stuff, I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and I've heard of people who had the kids taken away for, say their ex had their rights taken away. And say I'm talking to a girl who's telling me about why their ex got their rights taken away, and it's like he had drugs and he was like never showing up for the birthdays and never even wanting to do anything with them, and even if he had custody, he would blow them off and go do other stuff. Now, here's a guy who, every time my kids are with me, I spend every moment in the room with them, asking them what they want. Not just right next to them, like, what do you want, what do you want, what? But I'm always with them, every moment. We don't do things separate when we're together. And yes, it's one day a week, and that's why, and they're young. So while they're young, we do that. And as they get older, of course, they go off and they play a video game or something like that. But when they're there one day a week, yes, I'm going to involve myself with them, and I'm always with them, always. Like, I'm not one of those dads who gets them early and just has them go do something so they can go smoke up or do something like that. I don't even do that shit with my kids around when I did do it, and now I don't do it at all. So, and this isn't because of that. It's because I wanted to quit on my own with all that stuff. But needless, and regardless, the people that lose their kids over this stuff do something wrong. I'm going to lose my kids because I know what God is, and I was teaching them on what God really is, so they don't get delusioned while they're living their life, or they don't go through life like their mom thinking there's no such thing as God. But if you're here, something created us, okay? Something did, and I can tell you what that is, and I can even tell the judge who wants to take my kids away, or the lawyer who wants to help. I don't think they want to, but they're just doing it because they don't know, they don't care, and they're just doing their job, and their job is ridiculous, and they're just trying to win the case, or the judge is being judgmental and being there because they didn't fill out a paper is the reason he's going to take my kids away for their life, so I can never see my kids again because I didn't fill out a fucking paper. And I can tell the judge that he's God too, but he doesn't realize that. He doesn't think that highly of himself, and that's why he can't understand what I'm talking about. Because those people that say them, Your Honor, and the lawyer in this nice suit and fucking tie, they're both a bunch of little punks who don't even know who the fuck they are, and they are God. And they are a perfect being. But what they are is a human who acts like a piece of shit towards other people who are loving because they don't understand what we are. And they should be caring about me and helping me get my kids instead of listening to some woman who's sitting there with a smug look on her face, angry and unloving. And I'm right there with a smile on my face, loving them while they're fucking my life up. Does this make sense? This isn't crazy. This is what love is. Unconditional love is crazy to people because people don't fucking care. And I fucking care about them. So fuck them, and I love them. But I hate what they're doing to my person because it's not fair at all. And the courthouse should not have that kind of rule or that kind of power. Some fucking dude named Joe Walsh who doesn't know a damn thing fucking about me should not have the authority to take my kids away from me. In no way, no how should he. And there's no way I'm going to fucking shut up about it because they're fucking stupid if they think I would. If they love their kids, they would care this much too. But they don't because they don't fucking know who they are. And they don't know who we are. So, that's where I'm at.